Alright. In addition, this problem is a concern. This problem is a concern because it is calculated to have a greater impact on the life around it than the previous wind project that was approved by the Lompoc wind energy project. And so basically this means that this problem seems to be growing and when it should be reducing in over time. And this fact right here says that it's getting worse, and reducing the amount of avian casualties, and this will result in the reduced avian casualties and plant endangerment. This is because the developer did not think about reducing casualties when building this project. And this is where the problem lies. When developers poorly plan projects such as the wind generator that will do unnecessary harm to the environment around. What's more is that in order to transport the large wind turbines over land, 225 trees will need to be destroyed and cut down in order to transport it, to clear the way. And so basically this means there is more damage being caused in result of this transportation method. Now, this comes back to my claim where I said the wind generator should not be built, and I believe that it is not good and it should be built somewhere else. Thank you for listening, and have a good night.
Most wind generators in the United States have been designed to reduce avian casualties, yet the $150 million project, Strauss Wind Project, will replace on a habitat of 98% of the known population to the Gaviota tar plant. The Strauss project is an endangerment to the species around it and should not be continued to be built, as it would have minimal benefit for Lompoc. Furthermore, on April 13th, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife issued Bayware Wind LLC, which is a permit under the California Species Act, which authorized the removal of about 23 acres of almost 232 acres that serves as a home to the Gaviota tar plant.
A great solution to this is by changing the location of the wind turbine generators. If we all group together and protest this, we could bring good change to our community. Starting a petition against the Strauss Wind Project could also change the minds of many, which could switch locations and not endanger many native plants to the area. There are limitations to this plan, including that the city of Lompoc have given authorization to proceed with this plan, and the Bayware Wind LLC may not be very happy with this ruling. Since Bayware LLC also has a permit to do this from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, they can make the argument that it's unfair to them. Many plants and animals will also be negatively affected by this decision. The Baylor Wind LLC will cut down and remove thousands of acres of plants to make room for the wind turbines. These plants also provide habitats for animals, which if destroyed will ruin the ecosystem around them. Animals rely on plants for food, shelter, and protection, but if this is gone, those animals will eventually die off. One of the native plants that will be mostly affected by these wind turbines is the Gaviota tar plant. Since this plant is already endangered, it will not help it repopulate. Then if the Gaviota tar plant goes extinct, it could leave a gap in the ecosystem so pollinators like bees won't be able to pollinate. Other animals including coyotes, squirrels, rattlesnakes, and even low-lying mountain lions could lose their homes, all because of this company putting wind turbines in.